regions where they use this salt. And one thing you'll find that'll be very interesting is that these same people have very high rates in certain areas, up to 30% of thyroid disorder. And majority of those people have an iodine deficiency. So it goes hand in hand. Pink salt has 80 or more elements and minerals. Sounds nice, sounds tempting, sounds good. But let's establish a really fundamental fact really quickly before we get started. Any element that is in the human body that is not fundamentally made up of it will become toxic and a nutrient blocker. It will become toxic and a nutrient blocker. With that being said, the human body is made up of 21 elements fundamentally. That leaves an extra almost 60 elements that are a danger to your body, even in small amounts. There is 118 elements in nature, and of those 118, a third of them are radioactive. So the question is, do you know what you're putting in your body? Probably not, but let's find out. First, the name is a lie and is misleading. Pink Himalayan salt does not come from the Himalayan mountains. It comes from these god-awful, contaminated, dirty mines in Pakistan. Almost 200 miles away from the Himalayan mountains. And hundreds of millions of pounds of this salt is cultivated every year. What is in pink salt? You have lithium, rubidium, arsenic, lead, mercury, potassium, iron, just to name a few. And as I listed, quite a few of them are heavy metals. Let's look at lithium really quickly. Lithium is used as a medicine. It's a pharmaceutical drug used to treat bipolar disorder. If you look at the side effects of it, one of the main ones is that it tears apart your thyroid. It causes hypothyroidism. Second, it's missing iodine. Iodine is a very important essential mineral and halogen that we need in our bodies, and many of us are not getting it on a daily basis in adequate amounts. So having a good salt with iodine in it actually makes things a lot easier for us. Pakistan, mainly in the rural areas, about half of the population reject iodized salt, even though the government heavily recommends them to consume iodized salt. But they would prefer pink salt instead, and they feel, based on rumors and beliefs, much not unlike America, the US, where we go with trends without any scientific understanding or backing. It's usually political or greed for gain or what have you. And with that being the case, look at the different regions where they use this salt. And one thing you'll find that'll be very interesting is that these same people have very high rates in certain areas, up to 30% of thyroid disorder. And majority of those people have an iodine deficiency. So it goes hand in hand. Just as I said before in our last video, sea salt also lacks iodine. Even if you have iodized sea salt, the bromine in it competes with iodine, which makes it useless. So that in itself is even a bad option. The following are some of the best uses of pink salt. It can be used, it's nice, ornamental, but does it belong in the body? Hell no. So health influencers, licensed doctors, clout chasers alike, they're trying to sell you on the superiority of pink salt, taking on a dietary habit from a people who have a lot of trouble with their thyroid. Okay? Lacking iodine causes devastating effects. So how is us emulating a culture and a habit from a people who have issues help us? It doesn't. And if you look at the rates of thyroid issues, it is higher than it has ever been before. So why are we eating the salt? Why are people advising pink salt, sea salt, salt substitutes, no salt, little to no salt, very little salt? And then we wonder why we have issues with our heart, our blood pressure, our nerves, being able to think, focus, pain in our muscles, so on and so forth. It's not a coincidence. The best thing you can do is to throw it away. If you haven't checked out the previous videos that I did on salt, please look at the links in the description. You'll be able to see the video I did on the dangers of not having salt, the role that salt plays, what it's made of, then also why you shouldn't consume pink salt. This video and the next video after, I'm going to talk about the right type of salt to use. And it's not based on because I said it, not based on Dr. such and such, not because of whoever we listen to online today, but because you have a fundamental understanding of what your body needs, what your cells need. And when you give them what they need, they will thank you with good health. So if you like this video, if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that the bell so that way you get notifications whenever I drop my next video. And share this video with somebody who you think could really use this video and this information. Also, get in the comments. Let me know what you think. If you have a difference of opinion, that is fine as well. Just keep it respectful and keep it mature. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.